This time my corner, and you are in the corner. Now this is a rebuttal for game. I was about to call him his own name. Road Dog Gaming. Now he was correct when he said some people are just being stupid on reviews on game Metacritic. Obviously, some people gave the game a 0 and then turn around and give the other version like a high score, like a perfect, basically. Now, yes, those people are being dumb, stupid, they're trolling. They're obviously trolling. Now, that doesn't mean people haven't given their honest opinion when they gave it a low score or when they gave it a high score. That's what they believe. Now, what you do when you go to Metacritic is you go to the Metascore. That's what you want to look at. But even so, those people give more in-depth explanations as to why they gave the score. That's why they gave the game that score. Now, that's all I'm gonna say about the score is, you can go to the actual gaming sites and they give in-depth explanations as to why they gave, the game the score they have. And you can go from there as to decide if they're BSing, if they're not being consistent with their reviews on how they review other games. You can go from there, take it from there. But all this calling people idiots and, stupid for, first of all, you say people don't know, they didn't know what type of game Destiny was supposed to be. How in the heck was they supposed to know what type of game Destiny was supposed to be when the developers didn't know what type of game that Destiny was supposed to be? I mean, how can you blame the gamers for not knowing what type of game it's supposed to be when the developers keep changing what type they say it's supposed to be an MMO. Then they say, oh wait, it's not an MMO. Then they say it has elements of an MMO. Then they say, oh, don't worry about the reviews that come up because the game's going to get better as time goes on. So just play it now and then it gets fun. What? No. When I buy a game, I want to buy it and it better be fun then. I don't want to hear no updates and make the game fun later when it comes out. $60 people spend on this game. People waiting. Look, this game has been hyped for 2-3 years now. If Bungie can't tell you what type of game it's supposed to be, or you coming out saying, oh, it's an MMO, even though they say it's not an MMO, look, they're the developers of the game. And it's a well-known fact that it's not really like an MMO. Yes, it's somewhat open, not even really open world. Yes, you can see players when you come along in the game that are already in the game, but does it make an MMO? Can you mine stuff? Can you mine money, trade with other gamers? Can you interact with other gamers besides dancing and waving while you run along in the game? You say the game deserves better from gamers. I say the gamers deserve better from the game. I just don't understand how you can. I haven't seen you criticize this game at all. Not for the expectations of it. Who buys a game hoping, praying it gets better as time goes on? People who play WoW and all these other games, they don't buy those games and say, oh, this is boring. I'm pretty sure when World of Warcraft first came out, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, oh, wait, the game's going to get better eventually, or funner, or more stuff added to. Yes, stuff gets added later, but to most people, it's good at that time when it comes out. I don't care what the developers say. Expansion packs later. That should have been it's a $500 million budget game. Alright? That should be in the game. I shouldn't have to pay for it later. You see what I'm saying? Why is that not in the game? This is an in-depth story. There is no... of course there's a story, but the story is garbage. You have to go to a website to read the story. Yes, you have to go... How much work did they actually put into this game? Like I said, the gamers deserve better. What kind of story in the game has it to where the story is pretty much crap in the game, but if you really want to understand and know the story of the game, really know the story of the game, you have to read it on the game's website. They didn't even go as far as putting the story in ebook form and putting it on the game disc. No, you have to go to a website and read the story. That's why I say the gamers deserve better. $500 million budget, where'd all that money go? Where did it all go? It seems to me that a lot of people who are enjoying this game are mad at people who don't like it. I mean, I've never seen some people blow up over other people's opinions this much. You know people are trolling. Have fun with that. There's no need to get up in anal over it. Now, it makes no sense to me. People saying that it's repetitive. Well, when people review games, when they're being honest anyways, there's opinions of a game, but there are also facts about a game. Alright? A game isn't just based on opinions. There are facts about a game. Alright? So when you're making a review about a game, you can't overlook the facts. Facts are there still. Now you can make an opinion about a fact and say it doesn't bother you much, or it's okay that it does this because to me it's alright, or that yeah, this game is a little glitchy, but to me it's perfect. I have no issues with it. But you still can't ignore a fact of the game. And the fact of the matter is, Destiny's storyline is horrible. The fact of the matter is, it's not like basically any MMO out there, if you want to even call it that. The fact of the matter is that it's repetitive. Now, if the repetitiveness to you is no big issue, then fine with that. If to you the storyline is perfect, then fine with that. If you're fine with that, then okay, then that's your opinion. But it still doesn't negate that that's a fact, that it's still in the game, or that this game still has this issue. It's still 9 to 10 hours long, but it's still a fact that it's only 9 to 10 hours long. Yes, it's a fact that they're having content that they're adding later. Now, it's your opinion to say that's BS, and it's also my opinion to say that that's BS as well. I mean, it's your opinion to say that that's okay, that the game's going to be funner, but you know what? It's a fact that Destiny or Bungie themselves said, wait for the game to get fun. That's a fact. So you can make your opinion off of that's okay or that's not. So you can't get mad at people's opinion for not liking that. You can't get mad at people's opinion for not liking a fact of the game. You can't get mad at people's opinion for them trying to damage control before the game came out, because that's a fact that they did that. So you can't get mad at people's opinion. You can't get mad at people not knowing what type of game to expect when it's a fact that Bungie's confusing people for what type of game it's supposed to be. People can have that opinion to be mad, can have that reason to be mad, or not have their opinion to not know what type of game it to be when the developers are confusing the hell out of you for what type of game it's supposed to be. Is it an MMO or is it not? Does it have a good story or does it not? Is it in-depth? Is it not? The facts show that it's not. But the developers are confusing you. So what is it? This is it. It's time out corner. You guys can get that time out. You're not in trouble anymore, but you know how this goes. You're still stupid. Not talking about you. I just do that at the end of my videos just to get you to know. But yeah, that's it.